Okay, I want to continue with some little boosters in the back. I think it needs some detail back here. So, pretty self-explanatory again. But I'm gonna make it sort of a tub shape. Maybe scale it up so it's chunky. And then let's reset the scale. Okay, so I can get this and bevel that. And I think this thing should be glossy, and then this part I'll make to that gray material. Glossy gray. I'll try to put in just a few ridges like this. You could also make a ridge that goes this way by duplicating this piece to the side a little bit, and then P to separate it off. And maybe I'll get rid of these two, and also these two with Control X. So we have a straight line, and then I could extrude and extrude. Okay, and then let's put this on gray. And to make it so that we can spin this, I could grab this piece here, Shift D, P to separate it, and actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's go back here, grab this, and I'll go Control right click, which if I hit Z and show cursor, I'll show where the 3D cursor is, and I just need to make sure that the cursor is right in the middle. So again, if I select something, Control right click, the cursor goes there. So all I have to do is select the whole ring, and I could go to back view, Control right click, and there it is. So now with that cursor there, then we can go back to the back view, Control Shift D, and duplicate radial. I think that'll be good. Z, shade smooth. Let's give this that hardware material. And we can use that same 3D cursor from before. So we go Control Shift D, duplicate radial, and that's it. Or maybe this needs more. I'll undo that. Control Shift D. D will bring up the settings from whatever the last tool was. So maybe like that. And then duplicate radial always leaves behind the first one, so we just gotta delete that first one. Otherwise you'll have a overlapping there. Okay, so now we go Shift X live mirror. Okay, we grab all this stuff here. Shift D to duplicate it and just move it down a little bit. Right, and I'm going to combine this to this. So 1, 2 with object mode, and then Control J combine it so we can get it on all sides. And maybe we could mirror it one more time. Well, actually, how am I going to do this? Alright, let me go into verts mode here. I'm going to deselect everything, then Control-Shift right mouse. So that resets the center of this object down to over here. And actually, let me go to the back view. In this case, I want to create a vert right in the middle. So to do that, I can hit Shift A, and then let's make a 6-sided. Oops, nothing selected. Shift A, 6-sided. What? Alright, let me try this again. Go to back view. I'm just going to duplicate that vert and put it right about here. And actually the mirror modifier has clipping on already, so it's preventing me from going beyond that edge, which is nice because now we have a good mirror. I could go maybe wireframe, Z wireframe. Just put this right in the middle here. And then that way we could mirror it on the Z axis. And also I want to turn off this mirror object, so I'll just kill that mirror object. Make it Z also. Oops. Oh yeah, so we have our dot here, and I want to set that pink dot to that yellow dot, or move that pink dot up. And to do that, it's Control-Shift right mouse. So now the center is set to that vertex that was over there. I could just delete this vert now because we don't need it anymore. Let's see. I think this is a bit too thick. Second thought. Alright, I'm going to add this into this. 1, 2, Control B, and is it add or subtract? Oh, sorry, I want to subtract. Live subtract. Yeah, still not going. I think I might have stretched it out a little bit too much. I think the issue is that this cutter here is overlapping with this other cutter. So maybe I could try to move this one a little bit. We could try Control-Shift space and then shear to make this slanted. And then move it over here. There we go. So now the cut is successful. This should probably be mirrored over. Shift X, live mirror. Okay. And then this one. Could try to make this into a more interesting pattern. Let's see, and then this part, we could put cuts into this piece. So let's grab this, maybe go to back view, and start drawing a shape. So I'll just with nothing selected, Shift Space, and Z wire. So there it is. There's our drawing. Let me move it out in front. So Shift Space, Shift Space. Duplicate this over. Oops, too far. Okay. Alright. This should be able to extrude right through everything here, and then we can go Control B, live subtract. And there it is. So we've got this cutter cutting into this cutter, which is then cutting into this cutter, which is then cutting into this giant block. So it's true cutception there. And okay, let me mirror this over, Shift X, X, and then maybe Shift X, Z. What happens if we bevel here? This seems extra beefy to me, maybe overly beefy here. Let's see, I'll add a big cube here. P to separate it, and let me get rid of all these different things. And then I'll start to cut, live subtract. Here, I'll put in a 24 side over here and sort of line it up by eye. And then let's separate this with P and cut out of the main body. Control B, live subtract. So I haven't really found the limit of what this Booleaning technique can do. I mean, we've got like 3 or 4 in a row happening here sequentially, and it doesn't seem to have any trouble. So if you manage to break it, congratulations. And you are a master of disaster. Let's see. And this here, I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I think I wanted a little bit more space for this to have room for, let's say, like some tubes or something. You can always turn off those cutters if it's getting too crazy. I'm duplicating that vert there and placing it onto this center here, and then shift space. I want to see if maybe these tubes will end up traveling over here or something. I always like for my tubes to have somewhere to go, so they're not just like hanging out. They should be busy doing something. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save it here because I have my spidey senses are tingling, crash senses. I think we made some good progress. So let's save it, and I'll see you in the next video.